Hey, what's up, guys? Beeler here again. Here to do the daily stock watch list review for we're out of March, April 2nd. And today I put SPY with a decent sized range on it because I wanted to be careful. BA, Beyond, AMD, Facebook, Netflix, Nvidia, Tesla, and Amazon. And I did Amazon by request by a bunch of people. Tesla, I think I'm going to keep on there. But comment down below if you'd be interested in this indicator that me and my friend came up with. It's to help follow our system. You'd set less lines, and it's a little more easy to follow than just setting your lines every morning along with mine. You could just already have them. At least the passive ones. The more aggressive ones you'd have to do on your own. But I'll have a tutorial video on it as well, privately for just the members. As well as today in chat, I had charts for over half this list during the day with plenty of updates and charts and all kinds of lines and levels and patterns and squeezes and just all that good stuff. So make sure to join the chats. Click the link in my bio. And yeah. So let's get on with this. So SPY today. I was watching Tesla because that crazy jump right after market closed. Had a lot more deliveries. Let's move this over. 248, and then I said below this range for, oh no, that was way down here. So clearly calls did really good on the list. I didn't play SPY today. I played BA and Tesla. Had an aggressive entry on Tesla and lost. Exited with a minimal loss, and then I re-entered on BA twice. Made all my money back and some. And then I kind of just sat on the sideline while I averaged down my SPY puts for April 17th. So that's pretty much all I did today. So SPY was pretty good off the levels. Let's go to BA. Levels were 133.10. So that was a good resistance there. 128.75. Again, please be wary when you're entering calls on these lists because the market momentum matters more at that point. That's why I always say you need to be watching these, and that's why I always have these here because they're so important. The break belows did really good on the retest. You got it over here. Kind of a rising wedge too. Rising wedges mostly always fall, and vice versa. I think I drew this at the end of the day for a consolidation range, but that was really good. Played off the retest. Volume's kind of been dying off on a lot of these retests too because less people are entering on them not knowing what it's going to do, but it's actually more decisive right there when you see it break that many times. Play the 3 rule. If you see 3 rejections, it's most likely going that way. The heck was I doing here? Oh, I know what I was doing here. In the after hours meeting, I was going over the patient play pays. Yeah, you could have scalped this and got good money on this, but the retest is 80% more confident. This was the more confident play. More patient, would have paid more. But it's the thing a lot of newer traders don't have is the patience to wait for that super confident play. They're just wanting to play. So let the weak hand periods end. You'll see a lot of this on a lot of days. It's not going to happen every day. Some days it'll just rip in one direction, but that was a good example I was showing in that after hour meeting. AMD, we had 44.85. It's a little higher than this. So actually, that was a good range I had it in. Yanni was calling out multiple plays on this today. He did really good. He was, I think, he's like a little over 80% in the last couple days on call out, so that's really good. I think I'm a little over 70%, not counting my list. So AMD practically range traded all day. Again, the patient play pays. Don't want to be in that weak hand period. That was strong confirmation of there. Big red candle. Didn't even have a chance to retest. What was my break below? Oh, this was my break below way down here. So actually, you did get the retest. This was an aggressive entry. I must have set that from the previous day close or something. I always set the high, the low, pre-market, your previous day close, your previous day open. Any other aggressive lines, you can mark a different color or whatever you want to do just to help you remember. But yeah. Good entry was on the retest again, 80% confident. You want to play those more confident levels. So Facebook did pretty good. Netflix. 366.50 and then 364. Good plays on both sides, honestly. The weekend period you could have dodged. And you really could be scalping these, but I advise against it. Wait for the more directional plays. You don't have to catch every single play. You just need to catch the right play. Let's go check it in video. $249.25. Break below is $241.25. Good break above. Ripped from market. Honestly, seeing it test this, that 243, that would have been a pretty good indicator to get in calls as well. But if you would have been timid against getting calls, I don't blame you. I really don't. There's been a crazy market lately to be long. Here's Tesla again. Still on that crazy trend line. Wow. I drew a couple lines from the 15 and 30 minute just because when it started doing this, I started drawing more lines and it kept breaking past them, so I wanted to see more info on it. Back to the watch list review though. My lines were 486. So that was a good level there. 475.10. So good, amazing level on the break below, honestly. Had that range trade, then you had that retest. Again, you're seeing like the same chart almost over and over, the same setup over and over, and that's all we're looking for. We're looking for that retest. We're looking for that 80% confidence. You could be entering on this, at least scaling into your position aggressively, and if you need to, you can add to your position if you do end up seeing this. But these are scalp chances that any kind of trader can take. Common, I mean, anybody could be taking these plays on these levels. It doesn't have to just be options. I've been having a few common stock traders trade these levels too, and they've been killing it. Last one, Amazon. We got 1923 was my break above. 1903 was the break below. Good range trade. Pretty much just range trade all day besides the inverted head and shoulders here. I said watch 1900 support. Psychologicals, that's actually where the shoulders were going. So that was really good. And then the recent low of 1894 is where I said it would stop if it did go here. So about right there. So I was close. I was off by about $4 a share. But 1890 is another good whole number psychologically, so that's probably why it did stop there. The extra $4. Let's go watch SPY real quick before it's all over. Any crazy volume coming through? So SPY was playable. Well, AMD kind of range traded besides Yanni's callouts, which was really good. Aggressive entries on that. Playable. Nvidia kind of range traded, but was playable towards the end. Tesla was easily playable. I think Tesla and Facebook probably did the best off the list today. Amazon, I was on point with analysis. Even if no one played it, it's okay to practice. Again, I'm not even mad that I didn't play this. I mean, yeah, I did perfectly to the T, but whatever. Practicing the craft, perfecting it. But please leave a like on this video. It helps. Comment on the video. And subscribe, of course. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you.